Hey beautiful people, my name is Olalade Zainab Macaulay, Bake with Lollipops. I want to welcome you guys back to my baking series. So in today's video, I'll be baking a vanilla cake. This is my first time attempting a vanilla cake. Before I proceed, I want to beg you all to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow me on Instagram, Bake with Lollipops. So all the ingredients I'll be using in this video will be stated and they are all measured. In this white bowl, I have 280 grams of multi-purpose flour. I will be making use of 3 eggs. I'll be making use of 333 grams of sugar. I'll be making use of baking powder, as you can see in this video. I'll be making use of vanilla flavor. I'm making a vanilla cake, of course. And also, I will be making use of 1 cup of milk and 333 grams of granulated sugar. So these are the ingredients I'll be using. So before, and also I'm going to be reading out of my book. Like I said, I'm a self-taught baker, so please accept it like that. So before I proceed, I'm going to preheat my oven at 175 degrees Celsius. I've done that now, so let's get started, guys. I'll be using my gloves. I'm going to put on my gloves, as you can see in this video. That's what I'm doing. So after putting on my glove, I'm going to get my dry ingredients, which is my multi-purpose flour, 280 grams. If you don't have a scale, just use 2.5 cups of flour. I'm going to be adding 3/4 teaspoon of salt to my dry ingredients, the flour. As you can see in this video, that's what I'm doing. Also, I'll be adding 2 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. 2 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder to my dry ingredients. So I'm going to be mixing together. I'm going to mix very well. I'll be mixing all dry ingredients together, and please note that my flour has been sifted already. I sift my flour about 3 to 4 times before adding my salt and baking powder. So I'm going to mix together very well. After mixing together, I'm going to set it aside. The next thing I'm going to do now is to get my butter. I'm making use of 333 grams of I'm making use of 175 grams of room temperature of unsalted butter. I'm going to put that in my mixer, as you can see in this video, and I'm going to mix it just to soften the butter. I'm mixing it now. Just to soften the butter. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to add my sugar. I'm making use of 333 grams of granulated sugar. I'm going to add it inside my mixer to mix both the butter and the sugar together, and I'm going to do that on a high speed for 3 good minutes. So after doing that, the next thing I'm going to add is I'm going to add my eggs. I'm making use of 3 eggs, so I'm going to add 1 egg at a time. I'm not going to rush all the 3 inside, 1 at a time. Mix again. Then I'm going to add the last one inside, and I'm going to mix for a while. I will keep mixing. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my wooden spatula to make sure that everything are together, because I want my cake batter to be fluffy. Then I'm going to mix all over again at high speed. So the next thing I did in this video is I added a tablespoon of vanilla flavor, 15 ml. So after doing that, I'm going to add my dry ingredients and my cup of milk. So I'm going to be doing this bit by bit, and it will be on a low speed. According to the book I read and also videos I watched on YouTube, it is stated that it is not good to overmix your cake batter. So that's why I'll be mixing this on a low speed, and I'll be adding the flour into my mixer gradually, not at once. So while adding the flour, I'll also add my cup of milk inside as well. As you can see in this video, it's a gradual process. I've added the cup of milk too. So I'm going to mix for a while. I'll keep mixing, keep mixing, keep mixing. We want a fluffy cake. So I'm going to use my wooden spatula to try adjust everything to make sure that there are no hard particles underneath. Yeah, as you can see, we want a fluffy cake batter, so I'll keep mixing. That's it. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my hand to mix as well. Yeah, just to mix very well. Mix and mix and mix. Yummy. I think this will come out well. I have that belief that it's gonna come out well. So keep mixing. I'll keep mixing. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to get my baking pan. I'm about to transfer my cake batter inside my baking pan. So I need to change my gloves. It's dirty already. I need to get a new one. So I'm going to put on my gloves. So before adding before pouring the cake batter into my baking pan, I'm going to grease my baking pan with butter or oil. So in the book I read, it is stated that it's good to do that so that you won't have a broken or sticky cake. Yeah, because after baking, if I want to remove the cake from the pan, it might be a bit hard for me, and from there you can have a broken cake, maybe when you're trying to force the cake out. So that is why you need to grease your baking pan before adding your cake batter inside. So I've used my brush now. After doing that, I'm going to put my baking sheet. I got this from Shein. It also prevents sticky cake as well. So now it's time for me to pour my cake batter inside my baking pan, which I'm doing right here in this video. That's what I'm doing now. So I've transferred it inside my baking pan, and now this is going into the oven. I'm going to bake at 175 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. This looks yummy already. It looks yummy. I pray this comes out well. All right, so our cake is ready. Unfortunately, I didn't bake for 30 minutes. I baked for 45 minutes because after baking for 30 minutes, I tried using my toothpick to check what the inside looks like, and I noticed that it was a bit wet, so I have to leave for another 15 good minutes. So this is what it looks like after 15 minutes, but I don't know what the inside looks like yet. But this looks yummy. So it is out of the pan already. As you can see, no broken cake. Good. Now I'm going to cut it up and see what it looks like. I'm proud of myself at this point. I'm really, really proud of myself. I think I tried. Yeah. So this is what it looks like inside. Yummy. I'm so proud of myself. As a first time baker, this is really nice. So I'm going to drop the review after having a taste, honest review. Yeah. So thank you very much, guys, for watching my video. I will see you in my next video, and I'm going to give it a try one more time just to perfect it. Bye.